Hello fellow Sudokans, welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle. It's Monday the 17th of February 2025. I hope you are keeping well, enjoying yourself. I went swimming today and the water in the pool was still not exactly bath temperature, but it certainly has warmed up a little bit. So there's a bit of an initial shock, but after that I was okay. So I should now start to exercise more frequently, because when I put my swimming trunks on, I noticed a distinct paunch hanging over the top there, and oh my god, the last 3 months without any regular exercise has definitely had a negative effect. What's going on? Oh, this is going to be the País difficult level Sudoku puzzle, and this is often quite a difficult game. And last time I played this, I was thinking, oh, that was a bit easier than expected, but the reason was it was a fluke. And I just thought I'd mention to newcomers to the channel what I mean by fluke. Is that sometimes when I play this game, I make a logical mistake, a mistake in logic. And of course, I don't know, because I'm, just playing the game and saying what I think I see, but I've made a mistake. And but fortunately for me, sharp-eyed people watching the channel spot my mistake and point it out in the comments. And so I always mark that particular game as a fluke. I leave it up because I want to give kudos to those people who comment and found the mistake. So and I always thank the people as well. And I do really honestly appreciate it if you do find a fluke. I don't appreciate messing the game up, but I do appreciate the fact that people can find a mistake. So that's what I mean by fluke. If you were wondering why some videos are entitled fluke, now you know. It's just because I am playing the game, and of course the reason I don't spot the mistake is because it works out. By luck, the game actually works out correct. If, of course, I make a mistake and it goes wrong, then that video never appears, because I realise that I've made a mistake and I will replay the game for you. All right, what's going on in the world? Keir Starmer has said he will put troops into Ukraine as peacekeepers when an agreement is reached. What agreement are you talking about, Keir Starmer? Because Trump now because Trump's appointee Rubio, and probably Trump himself, is going to talk to his boss Vladimir Putin, that's it, everything is finished. I think you're forgetting something. I think that the Ukrainians have been fighting back for the last couple of years and doing so very well. And yes, I know much of that is to do with American weaponry, but also it's the fact that they don't want to be ruled by Moscow. And I don't think you can have an agreement. Like, you can't just say, okay, whatever Trump and Putin agrees, that's the solution. That's not going to work. Absolutely will not work. And so, Starmer, you are putting the cart before the horse there, my man. You're really jumping the gun there. So, shall we get on with our game of Sudoku then? This is our País difficult level, I should state. That's often trickier than the expert level, believe it or not. I see something. I see fives blocking across here like this, and a 5 down, and so 5 has to be in one of these missing empty squares here, which will give me a 5 in that square. We've got 8 blocking across this way, and down here. And that will give me an 8 in this square. Oh, we've got 8s going up here, and across here. And I think we've got 8 across here, up, and yes, up there. Gives me an 8 there. And that will give me a pair of 8s over there. I think no, maybe not. Okay. We've got 1 and 9 blocking up there, so we will have 1 and 9 in these squares here. We'll also have 1 and 9 somewhere down there. And this has got to be 6 and 3, so 3 is also blocking down here. So we can pick out these 3 squares, because that has to be Or 1, 9 and 3, doesn't it? In fact, you could just see it from the fact that we have 1, 9 and 3 in this block here, and we don't have 1, 9 and 3 in this column. So that's 1, 9 and 3. It can't get any of those digits, but we will at least say what goes here, which is not 1, 9 or 3. By the way, up here was 6 and 3, in case you missed it. So this is not 1, 9 or 3. It's got to be 2, 5, 6. 2, 5, 6. And not very helpful. The only thing we really know there is that 6s are there. Okay, so that was a lot of fuss without getting anything yet, but maybe there will be something else. So again, this is 139. Let's see what we can do down here now. We're going to get 2s in 2 across here and 2 down here. So this is going to be a 2, right? Because that's 139. That will give me 2s in those squares. We've got 2 up here, so we know 2 has to be in one of those squares. We've got 2s like this and 2s there. What else was I saying? 1, 3, 9. So these digits are not 1, 3 or 9. They must be 4, 6 and 7. Oh, in fact we can do better than that, can't we? Because we got this 6 and 3 up here, didn't we? We had what do we have? What did we have? 9 and 1 blocking up there. That was 9 and 1. And so this was 6 and 3. And so down here we're left with 4 and 7. And we know this is 139. 139, 4, 7. So 6 is the last number to place that goes there. I spent a lot of time not making great strides forward, but making small steps forward, taking small steps forward, I should say. I think missing in this row is 1, 3 and 4. 1, 3, 4, yes, and 3 and 4 attack this square, so that's going to be a 1. And of course that makes it a 9, doesn't it? 9 blocking up there. We had the 9 there. So we've got 8 and 9 across here, 8 and 9 across there, so that's a pair of 8 and 9 in those squares there. We've got 3 blocking this square, so that's a 3. This has to be a 4 to complete that, and this is 8 and 9, and so this is 1 and 3, right? 8, 9, yes, 3 up there. There's a 3, and there's the 1. 1, 3, 4 blocking down there. There's a triple, so we've got 1, 3 and 4 in those squares there. 3's there, 1 and 4, not sure. Okay, so 1, 3, 4 in these highlighted blue squares. This is not 1, 3 or 4. It must be 6, 7, 9. And again, not that great. But the 9 blocks up there, so now we know that's a 9 and that's an 8. 8 blocking down here, up there, and across here and there. 8s are now finished. 3 blocking across here. There's our 3. This has to be a 6. 6 across here and 6 up there. There's our 6. The missing number here is 2. 2 blocking to the bottom. Across here, across there. There's a 2. Missing numbers here, 4, 5 and 7. We got 5 and 7 together. That will be a 4. Three across here and there, and a 3 down there. Puts 3 into that square. Six blocking down here and here gives me a 6 in that square. Missing here is 2 and 9, I think. Is that right? 2 and 9, yeah. We get 9s in these squares. And 1. 1 and 9. 1 and 9 blocking down, so that's a pair of 1 and 9. And so this is not 1 or 9, it has to be 4 and... through 3 and 4. So that means 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7 must be true there. Okay. I wonder if now will be a good time to wander around the clock, as it were. Maybe. See if there's anything that can be done without any further analysis. Completed digit is 8, by the way. Only. I think we've got 4s here, haven't we? Let's see again. 4s are down here, right? Because we've got 1 and 9 blocking here. That's 1 and 9. So 4s are in those squares, those squares. Yes, that is 4 over here. We also know that 4 has to be there. And 4 blocks down here. So 4 is in one of those squares. So we can only look for... Sorry for going around the houses. But look, you can see 4 blocking this square, 4 blocking this square, and 4 blocking this square. So we end up with 4s in those squares. So in this middle shoot, we can only find 4 in one of these 2 squares here. So 4 blocks there, that's going to be 4. And then, if you were following along, 4 blocking down here and down here, that will put 4 into those squares. But now we know that 4 is here and here. This is the only possibility in this row. So that's a 4 there. So now our 1 and 3 down here will give us a pair of 1 and 3 in those squares there. 3, actually you don't need it. 3 blocking down there. There's our 3, and this will be our 1. 1 across here, 1 down there. There is our 1, and then 9 blocking down here gives me a 9 in that square. And 9 blocking this square. We need a 9 in this column. It's got to go there. And for this column, the last digit will be 6, I think. Okay, 6 across there, and up there. 1 down here, 1 across there. Going at random now, but finding stuff everywhere. 1 across here, and down there, there's 1. That's finished. Let's just keep clicking through the digits, I think. We've got 2 blocking this square, 2 blocking this square, 2 blocking this square. So in this row, there's 2. How about the 3? 3 blocking across here, so there's a 3, 3 across there and there. Gives me 3 in that square. That's the last digit, 3. 4, what can we do? We see we need a 4 here. Five blocking up here, there's a 5, 5 across here, and 5 down there gives me 5 in that square. 5 across here and across there means that's a 5. 5 up here means that's a 5, and the last number here is 7. 7 down, 7 up, there's a 7. Still need a 7 there, and 7 across here and across there means that's a 7. One more number to go here, which is 6, I think. That's the final digit, 6. Right, we've got 9 blocking this square, or 9 blocking down here. That will give me a 9 in that square, and then 9 across here, there's a 9. And 9 blocking across there, there's the final digit, 9. This will be a 7. 7 back this way gives me 7 here. That's the last 7. This will be 4. 4 also blocking down puts 4 into that square. 4 down there gives me 4 here. Digit 2 there, digit 2 there. That's all over, so not too tough, unless it was a fluke, of course. If you spotted a fluke, please don't forget, if you do spot any flukes on this channel, always try to identify the time where you spot it, and also give me a good idea about what it is I should be looking for. Thank you very much for joining me on this Monday, sunny Monday here in Bangkok. Actually, I say sunny, it was not very, it was hot, very hot, but the sun is not particularly strong through the pollution. And I wonder, which is worse for me, not exercising for a long time or going outside and swimming and breathing in all of this awful pollution. I don't know which is more dangerous. Anyway, take care. Bye-bye.